The Recovery at Home service is made up of a whole range of different elements. It has nursing teams, intermediate care and urgent care teams. It has social workers, it has social care staff, pharmacists, out-of-hours GPs and advanced practitioners from the ambulance service. All of those people come together as one single service, and the idea is that we triage people coming through to the service and ensure that we provide an appropriate response to their individual needs. Prior to the Recovery at Home service coming together, patients would have had a whole range of different type of responses to their needs. So it would have been a health response separate to a social care response. This way, through one integrated single service, we're able to provide services to people that actually helps them at that time of crisis, or when they need to be supported to come home from hospital, or actually to prevent them from going into hospital. The difference that the service is making to people is that it's very person-centred. It means that they're not having a whole range of handoffs between the different professionals. We're able to provide that unique point of access for 24/7, and it also ensures is that we have an integrated approach to that person and to make sure that we can meet their full needs rather than just being a health model or a social care model. It is an integrated model that provides that single response.
We're just part of the Recovery at Home team, and we'll work with a multidisciplinary team including pharmacists, social workers, carers, many different people that we all work in one team to try and provide an all-round care for the patients, so they only have one point of contact, so they can contact any part of the service as opposed to having several different numbers to ring.
When the call comes in, it's allocated via the single point of contact to the appropriate service. We would go out and see patients within their own home and treat them for minor illness, injuries. We can liaise with other services if a patient needed extra care, support, any equipment. We can phone back to the single point of contact, so it's only one contact that the patient has to have with ourselves. We can liaise with the other services to get the appropriate treatment and things in place for them.
The Recovery at Home service actually receive referrals in a number of different ways. One of them being via our call handler, where actually a professional could actually ring through and the call would actually be taken forward, where we'd actually complete the referral. Equally, some of our team work into the hospitals where they would take referrals live from people within the hospital teams. We also can on occasion actually receive it via an email, and it could be from one of those different places. When we receive the referral, we would actually process it, we put it on our database, and then Sue would actually then take it forward as our service coordinator.
Yeah. When I receive the referral, obviously I would have a look at the referral, and I would contact the professional body who's actually made the referral, gather further information that I need to look at the correct placement for the person. It could be within a reablement at home, it could be a time to think bed, it could be a reablement bed to support the person to gain or less skills what they've lost with being in hospital. Equally, we do try and keep people at home as long as possible, because obviously that's where the person would rather be. So if we can, that's what we will do. Gathering the information is really important because it does give us the right placement for the person to go to and move the person on.
Yeah. And as Sue's name suggests, as a being a coordinator, Sue is coordinating that role, so it's pulling in the different people who might be needed whilst the referral's being taken forward. So that might be the hospital, it could be intermediate care team, the Recovery at Home service, or actually whatever other colleagues who are based within this team. So lots of different people can be involved with the referral, depending on the level of need, isn't it, really?
Yes, it is.